What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Power Button Podcast. This is take 2 because I didn't hit fucking record on the goddamn video. I'm your co-host, Josh Meany. Who the fuck is this?
I'm your other co-host, Darren Badmouth Beasley. Straight out of my bedroom in this bitch. I didn't hit record, so this is take 2.
Take 2. Our first topic is the Mortal Kombat DLC. So what were you saying? We got a couple minutes into this topic, and then it went to shit.
Let's recoup a little bit. First thing I said was Sheva looked terrible. She looked horrible. Couldn't believe how bad she looked.
Mhm.
But again, they showed her in the cutscene before, so it's not like it's not the first time I've seen her. Friendships. You were asking what friendships were?
Yeah,
The
friendship
friendship
finishers,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, so like you would do you would beat an opponent back in like Mortal Kombat 2 and 3. I want to say the third one is when they was implemented. I could be wrong. Could be the second one. Or could be Mortal Kombat 3 Ultra or just the regular Mortal Kombat 3. People rip me apart for not getting the right fucking game down, you know what I mean? But anyway, you'd beat somebody, and instead of doing a friendship, you could do a fatality, you do a friendship. And they had one babality. They had a babality, animality, fatality, and a friendship. So they had, what was that, like 4 of them? 4 or 5 of them? And they were all part of the arcade games, all of them. They're all the old style, you know. And I'm actually surprised they didn't do the animalities, because the animalities, you would turn into an animal, and then you would,
Right, yeah, I know about
kill
those.
the-
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It was in I think the second movie. It's a terrible movie, but the animality thing they did. So that's what this is. You just do the input like you're doing a fatality, except it's gonna be and like Scorpion will give you a hug instead
Does
of
that
kill
excite
you.
you
know
at
what I mean?
all, or?
It does. It's kind of cool. It's
Yeah.
cool because it's like that's what it was like that in the originals. So it's like, and we haven't had it since, God, the 90s. I haven't had that since the 90s.
I had no
so
idea what
that's
it was.
Cool.
I read through the article, and it just said the return of friendship finishers. And I'm like, I have
Yep.
no idea what that is. But I mean, I didn't think much of it. I think it's cool that they did RoboCop. I think RoboCop looks awesome. Sounds like RoboCop.
I don't know why
but,
they did.
like,
What the fuck
isn't that
are they
weird?
thinking?
Isn't that weird that they chose to do RoboCop? I think he looks cool. I mean,
Yeah, he
guess
fits
that's
in.
what's
It's just
important.
like, dude, you have Terminator.
Right.
You need RoboCop. Jesus Christ. And then, I've been down this road before. With NetherRealm Studios, you press a character, say, hey, everyone wants this character. You might get it. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you do. Whatever. It is what it is. And that's okay. It's 50-50. The issue is they bring on characters nobody wants and nobody's asking for. That's what
Why?
blows my mind. And you know what? I guarantee you it's WB Games because the publishers suck and they just do all this bullshit. Everybody wants the Cyber Ninjas back. Everybody's asking for that. They put them in the campaign. You can't play as them. You can fight them only in the campaign, but you can't pick them. Just like they did in Mortal Kombat X. Like, okay, RoboCop, right? Because that's what was in the comment sections, right? Everyone was talking about RoboCop.
I don't think I've ever seen
Everybody
anyone ask
wanted
for that.
RoboCop. Yeah,
The one I see everyone ask for is Spawn. That's the one
Spawn.
I've just seen countless times, and they're doing Spawn, which is
They got Spawn out there. They got Spawn out there already. Yeah.
And Ash, or is that a rumor?
Ash was a rumor,
from the Evil Dead?
people were asking for Ash way more than RoboCop. So
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
So whatever. I don't give a fuck. I mean, the game's great. The game is actually great, and the characters and the way they make the game is terrific. I mean, I think people should play it. The story is laughably bad, but I don't think it's.
I beat it. I beat
it too.
Mortal Kombat 11. Yeah.
And the cutscenes were dope, but the story, I couldn't follow it. It was so bad. Same with Mortal Kombat X. I think Mortal Kombat X's story was worse. But yeah, that's what I think. I mean, whatever.
I was actually able to follow Mortal Kombat 11's story. I couldn't follow X, because I don't play Mortal Kombat like that. I just like the fighting game.
Yeah.
But I was actually able to pretty well follow Mortal Kombat 11. I mean, I'm sure there was a fucking buttload of things that I went way over my head. But
well, the whole time
actually able
thing,
to
I just don't
follow
get
it.
it. I don't get the whole time thing. I don't understand it.
And then isn't this
didn't
new
explain
story?
it.
They're undoing the time thing that happened in the story? I've heard people talk about it, but I don't really understand what's going on.
It's just too. It's way too. You're messing with a power that's just too ultimate. It's too powerful. It's like, oh, Shang Tsung's gonna go back in time and wait a minute, do what? Is he so if he goes back in time and does something, does that affect the universe that we care about, or is he just gonna create a different universe? And then if he
Right.
creates a different universe, who gives a fuck? Because theoretically, there's a million Shang Tsungs. So who cares?
Right,
I don't do it. Just don't get into time travel and different universes and just don't do that. That's
It's
just,
always the easy way out for anything, too.
yeah.
Oh,
Well,
we have
is
time
it?
travel.
It's difficult. It's yeah. I mean, it's the easy way out, but at the
Undoes
same
everything.
time, yeah, you're gonna fuck it all up, and no one's gonna
Oh,
understand
yeah.
what you're talking about.
Right. It's
It's
either
hard
you
to pull
follow
it
Back to
off.
the Future or you don't.
Right. Sucks.
But yeah, that's what we think about Mortal Kombat 11. This next fucking topic. So, did you see that Tom Cruise is going to be filming a movie in space?
No.
This is official too. This isn't bullshit. So, you know how Elon Musk he built a spaceship and he's helping build the space station on the moon.
I heard about that.
Well, Tom Cruise is set to be the first actor to film a movie on that spaceship on the moon, on the space station.
So he's gonna have some scenes up there.
Yep. Not sure what the movie is. It was confirmed that it is not Mission Impossible, which surprised me
Damn.
because I was like, "Yo, that's gonna be Mission Impossible, like no doubt." And they said, "No, it's not Mission Impossible. It's something different." But Tom Cruise, I really like him. It's almost like he got bored with just acting. It's not like Robert De Niro coming in 80s, like, all right, let me do my scene. And, it
Yeah.
seems like he's bored with it. It's like Tom Cruise, it seems like he was getting bored with it, so he's finding new ways to make it fun. So he's doing his own stunts, doing all this. Every Mission Impossible movie, there's this new stunt that he's doing that's crazy. Now he's going
Yeah.
to space for his next movie. Like, he's going to go down in history. You know what I mean? For sure. That's
Yeah.
really cool. That's really cool that they're going to do that.
Yeah, he's always been doing that crazy shit. Always doing all different. He always wants to do his own stunts, be jumped off the platform, and all that type of shit.
Yeah, always. And it's scary. Like, as a director, I'd be terrified. Like, Tom, you're literally the lead in the movie. Like, you can't be hanging on to the side of a plane while it's taking off. Like, if you die, we're
Right.
fucked. Fuck your life. We
Yeah.
got money that we need to
Yeah.
make.
Yeah. You don't have to worry about him suing though.
Yeah, right? No, seriously, he doesn't need your money. He's just doing it for fun. Just shits
Yeah.
and
Well, you
giggles
can't
at this point.
sue at that point. If we say, "Hey, we have
Mhm.
stuntmen to do this," and you go, "No, I'll do it," and you break your arm, oh, well, okay.
You fucked that one up.
Yeah.
All right, what else we got
Uh,
on here? Oh, Nicolas Cage got cast as Joe Exotic in a new scripted series of The Tiger King that they got coming
I
out.
don't get it. I don't get it.
Either. It's just Hollywood, dog. It's a moment. They latch on to these moments that happen. Tiger King was a big thing. Like, everyone was watching on Netflix. They have 2 scripted series coming out. One starring Nicolas Cage, which I'm probably gonna watch just for the amusement. I think seeing Nicolas Cage play Joe Exotic would. Oh my, that's so amusing. I want to
Yeah.
see him do that. That's just gonna be funny. Like,
But to
I wasn't
do
into the
what?
doc. I don't know. I think it's gonna be basically the documentary, but this is like a scripted series. You know what I mean? I don't know why they're doing it. And then they have another scripted series with what's her name? Kate McKinnon from Saturday Night Live, and she's gonna be
Okay.
playing what's her face?
Carol Baskins?
Carol Baskin. And it's another scripted series that they're doing. I'm like, you guys are really gonna milk this Tiger King thing, huh?
I don't
You guys
even.
are really
I don't
gonna milk. I don't
get
like
it
the documentary at all.
I don't
But
understand
maybe I'll like the
appeal.
docu-series. Maybe I'm not the docu-series, but the scripted series they do, because it's just like
Isn't
a
that gonna-
show.
Isn't that
Like-
going to be more boring though? I feel like isn't part of the appeal of Tiger King the fact that it's just them living the life that they live? Isn't that the
Right,
So
yeah.
so in other words, if you had a TV show with Nicolas Cage playing as Joe Exotic or whatever, and then you were like, hey, wait a minute, we found the actual guy, and here's footage of him in real life. It's like, oh,
Mhm.
that would be more entertaining than watching the
I see what you're saying.
you know what I'm saying? Like, why? I don't get it. I don't
I don't
hey,
get it
listen,
either.
That's a wave that hit the world, and
And it'll end.
I'm
It'll
not
end
into
soon.
it.
It'll end soon. It'll be over with, and
Yeah.
nobody will be talking about it anymore.
It's like
There's actually
Bird
another
Box.
episode coming out too of the Tiger King on Netflix. They had another episode drop. Now they have another episode that's coming out. So they're trying to milk this as much as they can. But the story's still unfolding, I guess. I mean,
Right.
what's the end of the story? Like, I don't know. The docu-series didn't appeal to me, but that's because I didn't like them mixing like this funny show with like a documentary. It was just off-putting to me. But if you go with full show and it's Nicolas Cage doing it, like, might just smoke a bowl and watch it. You know what I mean? It'll probably be hilarious. It'll probably be hilarious.
Yeah.
You got anything?
Yeah. So I heard. Well, this is a rumor. Oh, well, no, you posted it, or did you post it? I think you posted it. So it was Resident Evil 8. There's like people talking about Resident
Oh
Evil
no,
8
Alex. Alex posted something about it. I saw earlier today. It's supposed to be the most. What did it say? The most gruesome or
dark
something like
Resident
that.
Evil of all time, which I think is complete bullshit. I don't trust that at all.
What are you even saying?
Yeah, like how
I don't know.
is it
That's
the most
just
gruesome?
the creators and whatever, just trying to hype up. Their
Yeah,
game,
they're
which
just
go for
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I
It's just,
didn't think much.
yeah.
I saw the article and I was like, whatever. That's not.
Yeah.
It's not news.
Yeah, right. I'm like, oh, okay, like whatever.
You're trying to
But
make
I
one
think-
Resident Evil scarier than the other. It's like, what else is new? Isn't that what you got to keep doing? Like building on the story and making it a little
This is the
scarier?
most violent, darkest, scary one ever.
Gonna
It's like,
blow your
okay.
fucking mind.
Yeah, right. Like, oh, sure. But I mean, it gets me excited that they're talking about Resident Evil 8. That people are even talking about Resident Evil 8. That's like dope. Even though I think it's gonna be first person.
That's what I heard. That it was gonna be another first person.
Another first person horror,
just
which I'm not gonna.
Kills
I'm not
the
into it.
vibe of Resident Evil. Like it's
Yeah.
supposed to be a third person. Like I remember saying this before when they made Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Like I don't think it should have been a Resident Evil game. I think they should have just made a game called Biohazard where you're in this house with this family and it's a first person game. But to sell it, Resident Evil, like it sold well. So
Well,
but I don't think it should have been a Resident Evil game. It wasn't Resident Evil to me really till the end.
Yeah,
then it felt like Resident Evil because of the
I mean,
characters. No
I
spoiler.
feel like the developers, and I understand it. It's like if you notice, like they do 3 Resident Evil games in the main series, and then they switch it up dramatically. So like I get like Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 had the camera with the tank control type thing, and then 4, 5, and 6 had the over the shoulder type thing, and now they got the first person type thing, and it's like I understand that it gets boring if you make the same third person horror game for the past 24, 5 years. You want to do something different. You want to say, hey, why don't we make it first person for once? It's been, I don't know, 25 years. It's like, okay, I'm not into it. I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to play it. And that sucks. I wish it was third person, but at the same time, that I get it. I get it. Like it'll change again. After Resident Evil 9, they'll make another one, and it'll be different. And maybe I'll get into that one. So I don't know. That's how I see it. I mean, Resident Evil 4 remake. Yeah, fuck. No, we already talked about that. Didn't we talk about it?
Yeah, a little
Yeah,
bit.
we already
A
talked
little
about
bit.
it, yeah. So I don't really give a shit. Resident Evil right now is on a hiatus in my opinion. They got the Resident Evil 3 remake came out, and now if they're gonna do 8, if they're gonna do 4 remake, it'll be many years before I play another one. Which is fine. I hope I hope they do well. I mean, just because I don't like it doesn't mean I don't support it. You know what I mean? It's like I hope they keep up with that shit. So, yeah.
You seen anything new? Any new movies, shows, or anything like that?
I watched the movie Fury the other day.
I've been meaning to watch. That's funny you say that because that's at the top of my list of movies I gotta check out. And I've been thinking about it within the last week or two, and I've looked on the streaming services that I have, and none of them have it, so I'm gonna have to rent it. But I'm going to check it out. But did you like it?
I did like it. It wasn't fire though. It wasn't fire.
No. Who directed that movie?
I liked it. I have no idea. I can't remember his name.
I just know it got quite the cast. John Bernthal's in it, right?
Yep, John Bernthal.
And Brad Pitt, Shia LaBeouf. Yeah, so it's got a
Pena.
nice cast. Michael Pena.
Yeah. It was good. I mean, it was good. I liked it.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta check that out.
I mean, a huge fan of John Bernthal, anyway. But
Right, me too.
yeah, shit. I was watching Django Unchained yesterday, parts of
Yeah.
it, and I just started looking up like DiCaprio uh like interviews, and there was this one where he does this like he like pranks Jonah Hill, but so the paparazzi are following him, they're stalking him. This is video on
think
YouTube,
I've
millions
seen
of
this
views.
video. I think I've seen this video.
Yeah, I'm sure you might have, and he's on the street and he like runs up to him or something.
Yeah,
Jonah
yeah,
Hill's
and
like,
then
whoa,
Jonah, yeah, they and yeah,
yeah.
his face was a meme. Jonah Hill's face was a meme for a while. That's
Oh,
that's where I'm
really? Yeah.
remembering that from. Yeah, because he's like, and then
Yeah.
like it shows that it was actually Leo. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and then but the funny thing about that video was the guy who comes up to go get like a picture, and and Leonardo's like, nah, like get the fuck out of here. That shit. I watched that like 4 times. Guy just they're all in a circle, and he's walking by and he looks over and he notices and he's like, oh, I'm gonna go. Like that's Jonah Hill, and that's he goes over and he's like, hey guys, hey. And Leonardo looks over at him. He's like.
I'd
Whatever,
feel
get out of here.
horrible if I was like, oh fuck, run over. Hey, can I get a picture? And he's like, get the fuck out of here. I'd be like,
I know.
now every time I
And
watch
then,
your movie, I'm just gonna feel sad.
yeah, right. And then a girl comes up. Like, you're Jonah Hill, and he's like, yeah, yo, yeah. I thought that was
Jonah
funny.
Hill's awesome. I love him.
Yeah. So I was thinking about how DiCaprio might act in real life. There was another story
Mhm.
of the guy, the UFC fighter guy. He's a comedian. His name's Brendan Shaw, but see him on the Joe Rogan podcast all the time. And he was talking about one time he was doing a fight and he looks out in the crowd and Leonardo DiCaprio's there in like the front row and he's got 2 girls. He's got his arms around 2 girls and he's sitting there and he's watching this fight. And I just thought I was like, I feel like it says a lot about DiCaprio.
That's almost what I thought he'd be like. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, yeah.
This
Thought that was
playboy
funny.
type.
Yeah,
I
pretty
just
boy looking.
I just finished. You ever hear Ozark on Netflix?
I heard about it.
I just finished season 1. I'm on season 2 now. Oh, I love it, dog. I love it. It's really good, really good, very entertaining. Breaking Bad esque, kinda. Like I get Breaking Bad vibes from it, but it's certainly not the story of Breaking Bad. But like this
Okay.
family and like drugs and selling, and it's a very interesting story. And Jason Bateman is the main character in it, and he's just awesome. Jason
Oh,
Bateman's awesome, and everything I see
yeah.
him, and he's always so good. It's almost like he's underrated, Like he
Uh-huh.
pops up, and I'm like, oh, he's really good, but how come no one really talks about Bateman? You know what I mean? And he directed a lot of the episodes in season 1, and
Oh, yeah.
yeah, like it's really good. Like I think you should check it out. Definitely give it a try. Check out a
I
couple
heard about
episodes.
it.
I just finished season 1.
Yeah, some people at work were talking about that Ozark. I've seen it a bunch of times on Netflix.
Ozark. Yeah, I would see it all the time on Netflix when they start showing like the cover of the movies and it goes through, and I'd always see Ozark, but I was like, no. And then like the podcast that I listened to, they were talking about it, how season 3 is crazy and people should check it out. And we needed something new to watch, so I was like, all right, let's throw on Ozark. And yeah, Casey and I, we got through season 1. Like it's really good. I really like it.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. How long's an episode? An hour each?
About an hour, yeah. The last one was like an hour and 20, but that was because it was like the last episode. But yeah, they're an hour each. Like
Damn it.
a lot of content, definitely a lot of content. But yeah, I think it's worth it. I do. I really like that show. I would recommend that to anyone who hasn't checked out Ozark and likes that kind of stuff. Like hell yeah, check it out. It's some good shit. Did you see the Space Force trailer? The new Netflix show coming?
Oh, I heard about it. I didn't see the trailer.
You didn't see the trailer, but it's from the producers of The Office.
Yeah.
And it's got Steve Carell in it and John Malkovich. You know John Malkovich?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love him. Love him. But yeah, it looks funny. It looks like it's gonna be an entertaining show. I'm definitely gonna check
Yeah.
out. Comes out May 29th.
Yeah, okay.
It's so weird, dog. I've always looked at every movie I've seen with Steve Carell. I just look at him and I think that's Steve Carell. And I just recently, like, I finished The Office. I watched it through, like, within the last couple months. And now every time I see him, he's Michael Scott. It's so weird. Like he would do all these roles. I'm like Steve Carell, Steve Carell. Like I just feel like you're playing Steve Carell. But now every time I'm seeing him, I'm like, that's Michael Scott. Like I see him in the Space Force trailer. I'm like, Michael, what are you doing? Like, but it was
Yeah.
definitely a funny trailer. It's definitely up my alley with humor and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be good. I think I like the
Yeah,
whole
probably.
making fun of the Space Force thing. Like it's a funny thing to talk about.
Yeah,
you
it
know?
is. It is. It's a good concept, I think, and to have him at it
Yeah.
at the forefront of it. Did they still?
Mhm.
Did they stop making The Office? Are they done now?
Oh yeah. I just watched the last episode a couple weeks ago. Oh,
Oh,
it was
really?
a good episode too. It was such a good episode. Oh man, definitely one of my favorites. The emotion, like I love The Office. I actually bought, the Office sign, like at the end of the intro show. I have the sign. It's on my door. Like, yeah, I love The Office. It's so good. Now when I go back and rewatch though, like, all right, call me a pussy, whatever. But after Michael left, it just wasn't the same. I wasn't as invested. Like I still love Dwight and Jim and Pam and everything going on, but it was like something just felt missing when
Well,
Michael
yeah. I
left.
mean, the
And
main
now it's like
character left.
right, and I still like don't get me wrong, there's still some great episodes with Andy being the center and everything. Like there's great episodes, but now every time I go back, I never pick any of those episodes. I'm like, I want to see
Right.
an episode with Michael Scott. Like, why would I not? You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I love The Office.
I didn't really like it all that much. I don't know. I wish I did. It's just one of those things. Everyone goes fucking
It's
crazy
no, it is.
over
It
The
is one of those
Office.
things.
Yeah, and
It's either you like it or you don't. Like,
yeah, I
It's really how
enjoy
it is.
it. I enjoy like if I watch it with my buddies and stuff. It's like okay, I can watch it. And I've
Mhm.
watched a lot of it by myself. I watched like probably like 4 seasons, and I remember. And there's funny parts. Like what's his name? The guy that Michael Scott hates, Toby.
Toby. Yeah,
Toby's my favorite. I mean, literally, in my opinion, the best parts of the show is with Toby. Toby's so fucking funny, and the fact that Michael Scott hates him and he shits on him
So
every
much.
time, every
It
chance he
ruins
gets.
his life. Like Toby's
Oh my
existence
God.
ruins Michael Scott's entire life. I love it.
And when he had a crush on Pam, and he was just weird as fuck about it.
So
Oh
weird
my
about
God.
it. You ever see like the conspiracies that Toby is the Scranton Strangler?
No.
Oh, there's videos on YouTube, dog. People are not messing around. It's really one of those theories that Toby is actually the Scranton Strangler the whole time.
I don't
And
even know.
like
what
they bring up all these facts.
Strangler is.
It's something that went through the episodes. There's a Scranton Strangler, like someone going out
Okay.
killing people, in Scranton, and Toby actually ends up on the jury for him and stuff like that.
Oh,
But
really?
the evidence that they were pulling up, I'm like, they started getting me. I'm like, yo, this motherfucker might have been out killing people after he shipped. When in doubt it, he's a miserable fuck, and I think that's what makes him so interesting. We can
Yeah.
all relate to him in some
The
way,
human resource
form or
guy,
fashion.
and he just how much he clashes with Michael Scott. Oh my God, that shit is great.
And he's just so like monotone, like
Yeah.
you guys can't do that. And they'll be doing the craziest shit. They'll be like sacrificing a fucking goat in the middle of the office and be like,
the way
really
he comes,
can't do
yeah.
that.
It's like, he's like, you can't, you can't, and they're like, oh, Michael Scott gets pissed, and he's like, no, really, Oh yeah, I love it. What was I gonna say? The Last of Us 2. Did we talk about The Last of Us 2?
We have not. Did you see the leak?
No, I didn't. I don't want to know it. Did you see it?
Okay, by fucking accident, my dumbass went in the comment section of the new trailer and yeah, because and honestly, I forgot there was even that leak. I really did. And I'm like, oh, I wonder what people are saying about this trailer. And I just went in the comment section and I was like, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, I went in the comment section too, and I read some stuff, but nothing that really gave it away. And I went in the comment section.
What I read wasn't even a straight up, like, they didn't say it, but what they said, I was like, oh, all right, I get it.
Oh yeah,
It was one of those things.
I went in the comment
But what'd you
section
think of the trailer?
I mean, I liked the trailer. I thought the trailer
me
was
too.
good. It was better than the first one. It wasn't that revealing. I didn't think I watched the whole
Shitting on
thing.
it.
But it had so many dislikes, and that's why I started reading the comments. And the issue and the reason why people didn't like it, and this is like kind of, I don't know. This is just kind of, I don't know how I feel about this. I'm very on two sides of the fence. Okay, so let me get this straight, right? A leak comes out, okay? So the game just gets leaked. It's not like Naughty Dog leaked it. The game just leaked.
Yeah, which is a little weird too.
Which is yeah, it is weird.
I found that a little weird that that came out, but
and rare, you know. Okay, so so it gets leaked, and the game is supposed to be one way, and the story is supposed to be focused on X amount of characters. This is what I understand. The second trailer comes out, it gets all these dislikes because people are saying that that's not an accurate reflection of the actual game.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
then, so I don't know what is because I don't know the leak, but I understand that the trailer is not made that way, and that makes me feel better. I'm glad I know that, you know. So that's how I feel on that topic. You know, that's how I feel on that topic. I haven't played the game, and I don't know the leak, so I can't give a full evaluation of the trailer, other than the fact I just liked it. But the second thing with it is, this is what I heard about controversy, and Troy Baker was like, you just have to have an open mind when you play this game. And I'm thinking, like, what the fuck is he talking about, you know? So I think that people are, like, assigning the Last of Us 2 with the leftist agenda, saying, hey, this game's gone cuckboy beta because Ellie's gay, and there's people out there that want to kill gay people, or they want to kill her, or whatever the case may be. And from my understanding, it's like a religious thing. So it's like a, I don't know if it's a group of Christians or whatever that are out to get rid of her because she's gay or whatever. But I don't think that makes it left. That doesn't come off as leftist to me. I don't.
See, I'm gonna like kind of beat around the bush here, but when I saw the leak, I thought to myself, I don't like that, and that does upset me. And I'm just going to see how they do it. Like, I'm still giving them a chance to see how they do it. And then I saw the trailer, and I'm like, yeah, that's not portraying what, you know. I'm just going to say, if they don't pull this off, I'm going to hate this fucking game. I'm going to hate it. And who knows if I even finish it. If what I saw is correct, I don't see why I would like the game. I just don't.
What the fuck kind of a leak is that?
Yeah, it's some shit. It's some shit that really almost made me feel like, I'm like, is that even true? Like, are you sure? Why would they do that to us? Like, I don't know. But like I said, I'm just gonna stop that because I don't want to keep giving you hints into what, because they might pull this off, and maybe what they said in the leak is kind of misinterpreted. In a way, you know, maybe that's not how it's going to be, but
does the leak spoil the story? Like, did the leak come out and it's the end of the game?
Not the end. It's something huge in Last of Us that no one would ever want to know story-wise. No one would ever want to know.
So it is a spoiler for the story.
It is a spoiler for the story in the game itself.
Okay, so all right, okay, yeah.
But we'll see. Like, I'm giving them the spoiler came out, and I'm still gonna play. Like, Last of Us is one of my favorite games. Like, I love that game, so I'm gonna play Last of Us 2. It comes out next month?
Something like that. So wait a minute. So are you saying that, given the information that's in the leak, is that why people are saying it's leftist?
No. See, that leftist thing, that might be a different thing going on that I'm unaware of. Yeah, I think that might be a different, because I have seen a little bit of it, like people just, the whole Ellie being gay, like there's nothing fucking wrong with it. It bothers the shit out of me. Like, no, this character was made to be a lesbian. That's who she is. That's fine. What we end up having a problem with is if she was straight in one incarnation of the story and they just make her gay out of nowhere for no reason. That's not the situation. So I'm completely fine with this. There's nothing like,
and her being gay wasn't shoved. It wasn't like, it didn't feel forced. It felt really natural. Like,
it was hinted at. Most of the story, they weren't even straight up saying it at first. We kind of figured it out, and then it hit us with the
well, the DLC. There's DLC for the first
Right,
one,
with
where
the
she
other
had the
girl,
girl.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So and again, it was like The Last of Us. The whole realm, the whole universe was like had nothing to do with her being gay. It wasn't like, hey
Right.
guys, we got this gay character. Look at us, we're so dope. It was like they had this whole survival horror thing, and
They
it
did it
had,
how I
you know,
want to fucking see it be done in Hollywood.
exactly. They did it the
Overall,
right
that it was
organic
perfect.
way. Yeah, exactly. And so now when she's older and she's still gay, there's nothing wrong with that. And the fact
I'm
that, oh,
expecting it.
yeah, exactly. And then it's like, oh, well, there's Christians that are going out to kill her. That's what I heard. I heard the group of people that like the
Oh,
main enemy
really?
is are
I haven't
Christians.
heard anything like that yet.
That's what I heard, and I don't know if that's true or not. But if that is true, and that if that is the thing that
That's a
people
little
are bitching
odd.
about,
I find that a little odd that
okay.
they
Here's
would
the
do
thing.
that. But
It is odd. It is bizarre. But I think about it in a way where it's like, okay, do you mean to tell me that Christians are upset because in a post-apocalyptic world that isn't set in reality, that there's a group of like manic Christians that are killing gay people? Like, is it really that far removed from reality? Like, I don't understand. Like, first of all, it's like, guys,
I
Christians.
almost find that a little bit realistic. Like if you're
Yeah,
making
yeah,
up
you
the
know what I'm
story,
saying? Like,
there's a group of Christians. Like it's like okay, like
yeah, it's like,
okay.
okay, wait. From my understanding, Christians don't really like gay people. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I
Like, they
don't
kind
find
of have
that
a problem with gay people.
right. Like it's not that I find that completely left field. I find it odd that the creators would decide to do something like that, knowing how controversial it would end
Yeah,
up being,
yeah,
but not
yeah,
the fact like of it itself. You know, it's
yeah.
not like,
Right.
oh, that would never happen, but like the fact that the studio would be like,
The
you
old
know
studio
what?
would decide to
I
do
know
that.
this is gonna get people going, but you know, fuck it. Like
Yeah, I'm
it's a
surprised it
little odd.
actually gets people going to the extent that it does. Like, I don't know, man. I mean, if you had a game where a bunch of Muslims were blowing themselves up and the Muslim community got pissed, it's like, well, you guys did do 9/11, so you extremists exist. Like Christians, you guys
Right,
don't
right.
like gay people. So this is a different
It's
type of
known.
universe. Yeah, it's like everyone's pushed to the radical, everyone's
Pretty
pushed to the
sure it's in the
extreme.
Bible.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, I mean, even if I was Christian, I don't think that
Hmm.
I'd be all pissed off that they're depicting this Christian group killing gay people. I don't know. So I don't get why it's this leftist thing like, oh, down with religion, down with Christianity, support gay people. It's like I'm not really getting that vibe from this, you know.
It's just so bullshit that we just gotta deal with this with everything. With everything. You can't just give me
That's
my
why I don't do this
goddamn Last
shit.
of Us 2 game. Like, God, you sons of bitches. Just give me my goddamn game. It doesn't have to be this big thing. But like I said, though, if that spoiler is true and it's not executed well, I think this game's gonna be trash. I mean,
Well, but you don't think it'll affect the
we'll
gameplay
see.
at all?
It's gonna affect the gameplay.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh,
But
that
that's what I'm saying.
sucks.
I don't know how in context or out of context this is. Like, I saw it in the comment. I'm like, oh, that's what the spoiler that came out. And I'm like, all right. But like, is that really? Would that like? We'll see. We'll just see. We'll see how it unfolds. You know, like maybe the smart thing for me to do is maybe not pre-order it and get it the day it
Hell
comes out.
no.
Maybe
Hell
I should let
no.
people
This game's
confirm that this
yeah.
is true.
There's
'Cause-
way too much fire.
but
This
it's
thing's
co-
like a bomb waiting to blow up. I am
But it's
not
crazy
pre-ordering
because I
this
wouldn't
game.
have said that. I wouldn't have said that a couple months ago.
I know.
Last of Us
yeah.
2, like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna pre-order
Yeah.
it. I'm gonna play it the day it comes out with everyone else. Why wouldn't I? Now it's like,
Now it's like
let me see
way
what you
too
guys
much.
say. Let me see what this is. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm not getting fucked for my $60. I'm not having it.
Yeah, no. Hey, speaking of which, I bought Doom Eternal,
Hmm.
the new Doom game. It was on sale. I got it for like $45. It is fire.
I've
I
heard.
can't believe it.
Who did I watch? Oh, Jeremy Johns. Yeah, he did a review and he loved it. And I was like, should I check this out? Like,
I
is it
can't
fun?
believe it. I played Doom from 2016. Like I played the
I feel
the
like it
recent
went so
Doom.
under radar. It was just like, oh yeah, we got this Doom game, Doom Eternal. Yeah, this shit's coming out. Like no one's telling me that it's fucking fire.
Yeah, like I was on IGN and they gave it like a high rating, and then I watched like some other people do reviews of it, but I kind of shrugged it off because Doom 2016, I I liked it, but I wouldn't have spent 60 on it. I thought it was dope, but I was
Okay,
like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I beat it once,
I didn't even
so
beat it. I played it though. I played online for a while and then I just stopped
yeah, like it was like so
with
the
the other
second
one.
one I'm probably not gonna buy because it's gonna be roughly the same. So and I saw
Yeah,
the
that's
gameplay of it.
exactly what I saw. New
Yeah,
Doom. I'm like, I have no interest.
yeah, like I'm
Like,
not gonna
not
buy
my
it,
thing.
And then everyone was saying that it was fire, like fire. So I was like, I don't, I a pandemic. I'm laid off. I got nothing to do. It was on sale, $45. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna buy it. I'm on my second playthrough on the hardest mode the game has to offer. Like
Damn, you're having a
I
fucking jolly old time over there,
I
dog.
I absolutely love this stupid fucking game. I really do.
I
I
might have to check it out.
couldn't believe it. It's like
I
Dying
might have to
Light. It
check
just
it out.
came out of nowhere, and it just captivated me like out of
When
nowhere.
is Dying Light 2 coming out? That's this year, right?
That got pushed.
It did get pushed, but I
I don't
think
even
it
think they
still
have a
stayed
date
in
for it.
2020. Oh, they don't?
No, they don't even they got they it was supposed to be in like I want to say September, and then they pushed it, and now they don't have a date for it.
Oh, maybe they did push it out of 2020. That's the game I'm excited for. I don't give a
When's
fuck about the
Cyberpunk
story.
coming
I don't
out?
give a fuck about the first. That comes out November, right? No, that comes out September. It comes out on your birthday, dog.
Oh, that's that. That's that one.
That's right.
That was
That's Cyberpunk
yeah,
comes out.
okay, yeah.
That I'm getting. I talk about that with guys at work. A bunch of guys at work are really excited about
Oh
Cyberpunk.
yeah.
And he's an older dude, like one of the dudes I'm talking to. Like we usually, when we talk about video games, we never play the same video games. He's always like, "Oh, you
Oh
play
really?
this game?" And I'm like, "No, I don't." But we're both like, "Oh, it's Cyberpunk." Um, yeah, yeah. There's a couple games like Last of Us 2. We'll see how the reviews are, but I still have excitement for that game. I want to check out in Cyberpunk. But I think that's it for games this year. That I'm like, oh, I gotta fucking play this game. That's really
Yeah,
it.
probably.
I wanna. I know you don't. I know you don't give a fuck about Star Wars, Darren. So I
Oh
just wanted to rant
Jesus.
about a couple things. There's a whole bunch of Star Wars news that came out. So Taika Waititi is directing a Star Wars film. He's co-writing it with the co-writer of 1917. I just like first thing I thought, I'm like, oh, it's such a perfect mix, such a perfect formula. But like, what's Kathleen Kennedy gonna do with it? You know what I mean? What's the story going to be about? We don't know. Like, I love Taika Waititi. I think he did amazing on the season finale of Mandalorian. He totally gets the humor of Star Wars. It fits so well. Him co-writing it with the co-writer of 1917, I think that's great. We'll see. That's all I got on that. I would be so much more excited if we weren't dealing with Kathleen Kennedy right now, but we are, so
Yeah.
it's a we'll see situation. Um, Another thing with Star Wars got confirmed. Boba Fett is coming to season 2 of Mandalorian. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means he survived. I know there's many books that he did survive after Return of the
Yeah.
Jedi and all that. So like I'm down with that. If he did
That's
survive, I don't know
good.
if it's a flashback. But did you see who they have coming to play him?
Oh.
The guy who played Jango Fett in Attack of the Clones, which makes so much fucking
Oh
sense.
yeah, that makes sense.
Because he's a clone of him. That's so perfect.
Yep.
And he's going to be playing 2 characters. Do you know who Rex is in the Clone Wars?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. So that's who people are speculating that he's going to play. Because Ahsoka
Wow.
Tano is going to be in season 2
Oh
of
yeah.
Mandalorian, so it fits so well that he might be playing Rex. But that got me so excited seeing him come back. I'm like, that is perfect for him to play Boba Fett. Are you kidding me? Like, season 2's looking good. Man, they got Jon Favreau said he's gonna be directing a couple episodes. I'm like, all right, that's what's up. Peyton Reed, you know who that is? He directed Ant-Man and Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Oh okay.
He's directing an episode, and Robert Rodriguez got confirmed is directing an episode of The Mandalorian season 2.
Who the fuck
Which
is
I was
that?
like, what? Robert Rodriguez. He directed he works with Quentin Tarantino, Planet Terror, those movies. What is it,
Oh, okay.
Grindhouse? Robert Rodriguez directs a lot of those movies. He directed Sin City.
Oh okay.
Yep. So he's coming in, and that's exciting. So season two is looking good. we'll see. Like I said,
Us-
on the last episode, I don't know how much Kathleen Kennedy is about to be coming in. I'm a little worried, but like if you just let Jon Favreau handle it, like they have this documentary out right now. I don't know if you heard about it of the Mandalorian. It's dropping in episodes on Disney Plus.
Okay.
And the first episode was Jon Favreau and the directors of the episode sitting in a room, and dog, it just showed me. I'm like, this is what Star Wars needs to do. Jon Favreau sat down with Dave Filoni, and they came up with this story. They came up with the whole story of season 1 and probably on to season 2. Then they went out and got these directors and said, this is the story, got them all together. This is what we're doing. You can do this episode. Like, do what you want. 'Cause you need to
there
follow
you
this
go.
story. And I'm like, Jon Favreau, like, you're learning from Kevin Feige. You know Jon
That's
Favreau
the way
and
you're
Kevin
supposed
Feige
to
are
do
tight.
it.
That's the way, like, sit down and figure your shit out.
Yeah.
And seeing all them, it was all the directors were sitting there talking about it. And then Taika Waititi was at the table, of course, because he directed the season finale. And I love his humor. He's sitting there. He's like, oh, yeah, it was a pitiful set. Most low budget set I've ever been on in my life. And I was like, yeah. But
Yeah.
just seeing them all sitting there and talk about it, they all clearly love Star Wars. They were just talking about like their relations with Star Wars and how much they love it and all that. And that's great. It gets me really excited. But my problem, another thing I wanted to rant on, my problem with this documentary, it's like, oh, we're doing a documentary series about The Mandalorian. Well, so far, they're not really showing me anything about the fucking Mandalorian. First episode was the directors all sitting around talking about, oh, I came onto this. This is my background with Star Wars, how much I love it. Cool. Do your thing. Episode 2 comes out. And it's we're talking to the special effects guy about how he worked on fucking Phantom Menace and how he knows George and how much he loves Star Wars. And then they bring this other guy and he's talking about how much he loves Star Wars. And I'm like, guys, I want to see a fucking Mandalorian documentary. You show me little
right.
tiny clips of some. I want to see behind the scenes. Hell, Kathleen Kennedy was at the table in the episode 2 with some other people working on it, and I found myself even wanting this dumb bitch to talk. Sorry, gotta call her a dumb bitch. I just have to. I found myself even wanting her to be like, all right, well, how'd this start? Like, you gave it to Jon Favreau. I want to hear you talk about that. You guys aren't talking about that. You're talking about how much you love Star Wars. Newsflash, motherfuckers. We all love Star Wars. That's why I'm watching this documentary about how you made The Mandalorian. It just pisses me off. I got halfway through episode 2 of the documentary, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm done. Episode 1 was cool. Talked to the directors. Like, they gave us some insight. But episode 2, they're just jacking off the Star Wars. Like, I love Star Wars. We love Star Wars. That's why we're watching this. But
yeah, whatever.
But
I mean,
like, I like this team they got. Like, I'm still excited for season 2. I hope Kathleen Kennedy doesn't stick her fingers in it too much. I love what they're doing. I forgot the guy's name, but the guy who plays Gus in Breaking Bad.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna be a big part in season 2 because he's the bad guy. Did you watch the season finale? I know you watched a couple episodes.
I didn't see the season finale. No.
All right, well, spoiler alert for the season finale, because I know you're not gonna, give a fuck. But at the end of the episode, he has the dark blade on him from
I saw that.
You saw that? Yeah, he has that, and it's like, and then the episode ends. He comes out, cuts himself out of the ship, comes out with it, and then the episode ends, and it's like, oh, how'd he get that?
Yeah.
And then we're finally gonna head over. We're gonna find out more of who Baby Yoda is. Because we really didn't get insight into where'd Baby Yoda come from, so it's gonna get more into that. Then we got Ahsoka Tano coming, we got Boba Fett.
Now I will say,
coming. Season 2 set up to be pretty good.
I will say that Ahsoka and Boba Fett being in it is huge. Like that's huge. That's a big.
And Rosario Dawson being cast as Ahsoka, I think that's a good pick.
Who's that?
I think she'll pull it off. Rosario Dawson, she played the she's been in so many movies, dog. She played the nurse in Daredevil, and she was in all those.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. She's
Yeah,
playing,
she's
Ahsoka.
okay.
Yeah, she's a great actress. So like,
she
I
could be
really,
Ahsoka.
I'm excited to see what she can do.
I think that's great, just for the fans. I think that's great for the fans. I think that
And
most
Dave
people
Filoni,
were asking for it.
Yeah, and Dave Filoni, he created Ahsoka, and he has this nerd boner for Ahsoka, basically, and so him being involved, it's like I'm not even completely shocked that Ahsoka made her way into it, but
yeah, no, I think it's important. I think it establishes continuity that really plants it within the Star Wars universe. Boba Fett coming back is huge. You know how bad people wanted a Boba Fett movie or a Boba Fett TV show, and instead
And how
got the
many
Mandalorian.
episodes we went through being like, is he going to pop up in this
Yeah,
episode?
right,
And
you know?
I'm pretty sure he is in episodes because there's some scenes, I think it happens twice, where it shows someone walk into a scene, but it only shows their boots. And it's the same boots that Boba Fett wears. And it happened twice, and I'm pretty sure that was Boba Fett. So they were even hint because it's the Mandalorian. Like we all want to see Boba Fett, whether it's a flashback or whatever. Yeah,
You know, the whole thing is too. It's like you could have, like a lot of people wanted the Mandalorian to be a Boba Fett show, and then you see the Mandalorian come out, and he's a Mandalorian, so he's got the same dress up as Boba Fett, and it's like, oh, you couldn't give us Boba Fett. But you gave us this other random character, so now they're gonna put Boba Fett in there. But they needed to. I feel like they
gave us a great new character because that's another thing they need to do. They need to create more characters. Stop making the universe so fucking small. And we gotta make a Han Solo movie, and we gotta do this character everyone loves, and like make new characters. It's such a big universe, and that was great that they did. You know, like and they brought in a new character that I really like. I really like this character
with the Clone Wars, the TV show.
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch. I'm gonna go watch the Clone Wars because I heard this last season is great.
Yeah, well, that's gonna explain the Dark Blade because Maul has it, and so Maul has to lose it in order for this dude to find it. It has to come into him. So I don't see how.
And Maul went to Mandalore, so there's also a lot of rumors that they're gonna bring Darth Maul into. The Mandalorian, but
he's
probably
dead.
Like in a flashback, right?
Yeah,
so it'd probably be like in a flashback or something. But they're gonna bring that character because he's such a pivotal part. Like if people only seen the movies, they have no idea how big of a part Darth Maul is actually playing through the Star Wars universe. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's a lot of talk about them showing some sort of flashback, especially when they bring Ahsoka Tano on. And they also casted Bo-Katan, I think her name is. She's from Rebels. They just casted her. She's a Mandalorian, and she just got cast in season 2 of Mandalorian. So they're bringing that whole story in. It's like I feel like there's definitely going to be some sort of flashback. And then you showed him at the end of Solo. Like I feel like you guys are like, we really want to bring him back. We just want to see if you'll let us do it in live action. And guess what?
Yeah.
I'll let you do it in live action. I will eat it up. You could bring him in. You could have brought him into Rise of Skywalker, and I would have loved it.
Yeah, dog. I don't think
still, but
I don't
I'd
think
love to see him again.
I don't think that they think that. We don't know if people will like him. I don't think they think that at all. I think they're very aware of how popular Darth Maul is. I think they just don't. They don't know where to fit him in. At the time.
That's what I'm saying. They're trying to figure out if like we'll accept him bringing him into like these live action things.
People will accept him anywhere. They just will it make sense? Can you get it to where it makes sense?
The casual movie fan, like they're gonna be confused as shit. I wonder what the casual movie fan thought of Solo. Like they see Darth Maul at the end, they're like, if you've never seen Clone Wars, you don't pay attention to any of that. You're like, I definitely saw you get cut in half in episode 1.
My dad, he saw that, and he didn't see the Clone Wars or anything.
Really?
And it blew his mind.
I bet.
Blew his mind.
I bet.
Yeah. He thought it was crazy. So I don't think anyone would see Darth Maul in live action and be like, "What the fuck? This is fucking."
I guess you're right. Yeah.
I think just the writers and the directors are trying to think like, well, how does this?
And
how
where?
can we make it make sense? Yeah. And so I think that's where the struggle is.
I would love to see
why
him again.
Wouldn't you? I mean, yeah.
And they had Ray Park come back and play him again in Solo, so it's like,
yeah, they did.
You know, he's gonna be involved again, so that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's all. I gotta check out that. I gotta go because there's like a list of like need to see story arcs through the Clone Wars. So I think I'm gonna look at that list and just go through those episodes and watch through it, and then watch the last season.
Have you ever watched?
I watched the arc of Darth Maul because you told me to. So I went through it and I looked up what episodes to watch, and I saw that.
Fire.
Mm-hmm.
Better than The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and Rise of Skywalker are 6 Clone Wars episodes from some animated TV show. The TV show.
One of the dudes that I watched, he was saying, he's like, honestly, the last 4 episodes of the last season of the Clone Wars was the best Star Wars movie that he's seen in a long time. And I'm like, I gotta see, like, I'm craving some Star Wars content. You know what I mean? I've been rewatching. I'm rewatching Star Wars. I just got bored. I watched Phantom Menace last week. 2 days ago, I watched Attack of the Clones, and I'm watching Revenge of the Sith again because I'm just craving Star Wars. I want some good shit. You know what I mean? I miss it. And watching it, like, I love the prequels. I don't give a fuck. I will say that to my death. I know there's a group of people that hate it. I love them. I grew up with them, and I rewatch them still as a grown man, and I'm like, oh man, I like this. Like some of the things you guys hate, I'm actually like, I like this. You know,
I like the first one and the third one.
I even like the second one. When I was watching Attack of the Clones, I'm like, man, like the end scene where all the Jedi show up and Yoda shows up on the ship, and they're on. And I was like, oh, this is great. I mean, a lot of things before that was done. But I like when he goes to Kamino and he sees all the clones, Obi-Wan, and like there's things in there that I really enjoy, like that can get me through the movie. It's funny, when I was watching Attack of the Clones, there's a scene where Anakin sees Padme again after so long, and she was like, Annie, is that you? And my, have you grown? And Anakin's like, so have you. Far more beautiful, of course. Well, for a senator. And she's like, oh, Annie, you always be that little boy I knew on Tatooine. And in my head, I was like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and just roll credits there, dog. Just fucking roll credits right there. Just got shut down. Their relationship is just awkward as shit and cringeworthy to watch. Like, I love you.
It's so bad.
Deeply. I'm like, no, you don't. Y'all don't know what love is.
It's so bad. Half that movie is garbage. I can't
I'm on Revenge of the Sith. I'm like halfway through. I like the beginning and like the end. Everything in the middle, it was like, oh, Jesus.
The beginning was like just the whole, well, not even, I shouldn't say the entire beginning, but just like when the whole Coruscant thing and he jumps off the fucking, you know, and then he's like,
excuse me,
you want to sell some death sticks, you know, and he's like, you don't want to sell me some death sticks. It's like, this is fire.
Why can't we just have it's so great.
Yeah, so you know, and then it's like, you know, you're going on this planet Coruscant, which, by the way, you could make an entire show off Coruscant, but, you know, we're creative people that love Star Wars. We're not the ones that write it, so we'll never see it. But they have so many layers of Coruscant, like that, like you have the high rises that, like, the Jedi are of. Then you go down way, way, way down, and it's totally different. They have, like, the nightlife. They have this whole city that they don't even touch. They don't even go into. But they do a little bit in the Clone Wars. And just that whole scene in the bar, you know, I think about Obi-Wan Kenobi in a fucking bar.
He is the greatest character of the prequels, hands down. Like, watching him,
think about how
so
uncomfortable that would be. Like a Jedi in a bar. Like, they have no idea of anything about this culture. They are not allowed to partake in any of this stuff.
And they stick out like sore fucking thumbs. Everyone's looking at them. They got the lightsabers on their hip. It's like, oh boy.
It must be the most awkward, uncomfortable scenario they could possibly be in.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad we don't see it more often.
Maybe one day, you know, maybe Disney would be like, Jesus, we don't have this. Give it to someone else. You know, I like, guys, I miss the days when George was doing it. The creativity we got from him. You know, he didn't make the greatest movies, but you should have kept him on for the stories at least, because Jesus. It just hasn't been the same.
It was better than whatever cockboy fucking beta shit they got now.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I just hope Kathleen Kennedy doesn't get her hands into the Disney Plus.
I'm sure
that's
she
the
will.
only hope, and I got that feeling too. We'll see. We're GG though. We're 50 minutes in.
All right.
That's all we got today on the Power Button Podcast. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, be sure to share, be sure to watch us whatever day we decide to drop these, because everything's weird right now.
Yeah. All right. Peace out, motherfuckers.